Welcome to Tales of Bedlam. I'm your host, Knob Twister.
Oh, I've never been a happier sofa sitter in my whole life.
We're a fairy tale audio comedy, but today we're doing
Nursery rhymes.
That's right. This is our first episode of nursery rhymes.
They're kind of like
it's
shorter.
And in rhyme.
Not all nursery rhymes rhyme. I don't know if that's true or not.
They might have in their actual native language.
In their real language.
Anyway.
You start an argument right off the bat.
I know.
Jeez Louise.
Every Thursday, we will present you another hand-picked fairy tale from a different place, time, culture, or
Bench.
That's right. Today's tale is Humpty Dumpty.
From the multiverse.
Yes. The rhyme is one of the best known in the English language.
Yes.
The common text form from 1954 goes like this.
Oh, that's me, right?
Sure.
Oh, I get the glory in this one?
Yes.
Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. All the king's horses and all the king's men couldn't put Humpty together again.
Very good.
That's sad.
The rhyme does not explicitly state that the subject is an egg. Although we all know that from our childhood, right?
I was from picture. I see a picture right here. An egg.
Possibly because it may have been originally posted as a riddle.
That doesn't make sense to me. How is that a riddle?
Because it doesn't say that it's an egg.
Because
so
it
you
doesn't
have to
make any
choose.
sense?
You have to guess what it is that fell off the wall.
But how would you guess that was an egg? It could be anything. It could have been a piece of mirror.
Sure.
I don't know. I'm thinking of things that break.
Stained glass window
Yeah.
with arms and legs.
All right.
The earliest known version was published in Samuel Arnold's Juvenile Amusements in 1797 with the lyrics, Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. 80 men and 80 more could not make Humpty Dumpty where he was before.
That's weird. How many is 80?
I used to know that.
Oh, I know it. I just want to know if you know it.
What is it, Dustin?
A score is 20 years.
Cool.
80 is 80 years.
That's a lot of time.
So that's 80 men and 80 more. That's 160 men.
That's a lot of men. You'd think that they could get that task done.
Put an egg back together?
But that might not be what they were talking about.
It's true.
From 1996, the website for the town of
Colchester?
Yes, because I pronounced that wrong the last time.
We did this before?
Shh.
Oh.
England Tourist Board attributed the origin of the rhyme to a cannon. In 1648, the town of
Colchester
was a walled town with a castle and several churches.
Useful.
A large cannon named Humpty Dumpty, being a common insult for the overweight, was strategically placed on the wall.
Why were they making fun of fat people? I guess because it was 1648 and they could still do it then.
They didn't have hate speech then.
The PC police hadn't arrived.
That's correct. A shot from the enemy succeeded in damaging the wall beneath Humpty Dumpty, which caused the cannon to tumble to the ground.
Oh dear.
All the king's men attempted to raise Humpty Dumpty onto another part of the wall to defend the town, but the cannon was so heavy that all the king's horses and all the king's men couldn't put Humpty together again.
That makes a lot of sense to me.
Or in the 1797 version, 80 men and 80 more,
160 men
could not
get back up there.
Could not make Humpty Dumpty where he was before.
That makes sense. So what are they doing with these 160 dudes all trying to get the cannon back up on the wall where their town gets attacked? Wouldn't they have been more useful attacking back? Did Colchester fall? We don't know. Come on.
That's
details.
Oh, it fell.
Oh, well,
they
no
know
wonder.
that in history. This is an actual event in history.
Yeah.
But
Oh, it fell.
But the part about Humpty Dumpty is in question.
Well, maybe that was their excuse for being dumb at donkeys.
Author Albert Jack claimed in his 2008 book, Pop Goes the Weasel, The Secret Meanings of Nursery Rhymes, that there was evidence to support this claim. He was said to have found them in an old, dusty library in an even older book.
In quotes.
But did not state what the book was or where he found it.
Sir, no. You can't say I found this information and quote an old dusty library in a book and then put it in another book and use that as a citation. That does not fly.
Why not?
Peer review, sir. It has to be falsifiable or it's not true.
So I'm not sure if that explanation of the rhyme is correct. Well, but it's pretty legit sounding story, right? It
makes total sense to me, but Albert Jack really needed to have a better citation.
Well, Dustin, there's an even darker version of this nursery rhyme.
Darker than Humpty Dumpty died?
Yes, in 1842, James Orchard Halewell published a collected version, Humpty Dumpty. Wait, you read this one.
Oh, I got this one?
Yeah.
Humpty Dumpty laying up back, which is a mountain stream apparently, with all his sinews around his neck. I don't like where this is going. This is bad. 40 doctors and 40 rights couldn't put Humpty Dumpty to rights. Oh man, why do you have sinew around his neck? That's creepy.
There's a tragic accident, and he's laying in the gutter after...
A tragic accident?
Yeah, maybe he got hit. He's laying in the gutter beside the road after he got hit because he was walking drunk.
And it popped his sinews out around his neck?
Well, they did fall out, and he wrapped them around his neck so he wouldn't lose them. I'm making this up. So
sinews are the little fibers that hold your muscles together, right?
Yes.
And they pull them out and make rope. They twist them together and make ropes out of them.
You could,
somebody was nefariously trying to kill Mr. Dumpty.
Oh, that's a good explanation for it.
Because you can't get. Well, I mean, you couldn't fall
down. So they hang him with his own sinews.
You couldn't fall down and get your sinews wrapped around your neck.
That's even darker, Dustin.
Creepy.
Where does your mind go at night?
It is what it is.
This could be explained by the Oxford English Dictionary. In the 17th century, the term Humpty Dumpty referred to a drink of brandy boiled with ale.
Ooh, that sounds awful.
As a riddle, Humpty Dumpty probably was slang for a short and clumsy person.
Oh, were they going to make fun of short and clumsy people too?
And depended on the assumption that a clumsy person falling off a wall might not be irreparably damaged.
What's done?
Whereas an egg would be.
That doesn't make any sense.
So the answer to the riddle would have been an egg.
Oh, we're back to the riddle.
The rhyme no longer poses as a riddle since the answer is now so well known.
Yeah, it's a useless riddle if everybody knows the answer.
That's true.
I wonder if Bilbo would have asked Gollum the Humpty Dumpty riddle if he would have known. Because the other egg question just about got him.
He might have, maybe he would have said, it's a cannon.
Oh, and then he would have been, well...
That might have been right, too.
He would have needed a citation that was correct.
He needs an old, dusty book from a unspoken of library.
That doesn't work. I can make up anything I want and say I read an old, dusty book in a library.
He needs, like, Nicolas Cage to go and find it in some old, dusty library.
Nice.
Secret passageway in a library with secret books that talk about old nursery rhymes and their true meaning.
Well, the CIA chases him.
Hey, we should call Nick and see if he's up for a movie on this.
Nick Cage, are you available to make a movie for us?
He might be hard up for money.
It's called, wow, that's no way to get him to come on the show.
Well,
called Humpty Dumpty, and we think you're amazing and have tons of money.
and we don't have any money to pay you anyway.
We'll negotiate the deal with Disney.
Oh, wow. That would be a great movie.
Humpty Dumpty.
Resurrection
Nicholas
of Nursery
Cage.
Rhymes starring Nick Cage.
I see. Done. It's beautiful.
That's our first episode of Nursery Rhymes.
Hey.
Good night.
Bye.